Hi there, it's Billy Tarasio from Modern Law. And yesterday I posted the first vlog for Modern Law. Um, and I've been doing a lot of vlogging for this other company that I work on, Modern Law Practice, that works with law firms. And prior to that, I did a ton of writing for Modern Law. But now I really kind of like this medium. And so I'm going to be sharing content this way. And I revealed yesterday that I have been going through a divorce for the last 18 months, and it's been pretty wretched, pretty awful. And so despite my, professional career and being a student of divorce and experiencing it through my parents' divorce, it's been quite different experiencing it on my own. And I've learned some things that I think are worth sharing. And so today I want to talk to you about my dog, Delilah. Oh, she's not here right now. She was here earlier today, but she's not here right now. So we have a golden doodle, and I have 4 kids, and it was pretty easy for my ex and I to figure out that we would share equal parenting time. There was really no argument ever about that, which is great because everything else was pretty much an argument. But Arizona is very pro 50-50. Right, our children love us both very much, and so it was really easy to know that from the bat we were going to share equal parenting time. But my dog Delilah, who is a 7-year-old golden doodle, in another vlog I'll have her come make an appearance because she comes to work with me a lot now. But when we initially split up and separated, Lila was not going back and forth with the kids. Lila stayed with my ex-husband, or soon-to-be ex-husband. And as the months went on, at first we were really focused on the kids and, helping them transition to life in 2 households. It obviously was hugely traumatic to them and rocked their world. But they adjusted pretty darn quickly. Within a few months, this was their new normal, and they realized, that their households and their lives weren't all that different. They had the same school, they had the same friends, they had the same activities, they had the same routine, they had the same mom and the same dad. They were just in 2 houses. And now mom's house ran a little bit different from dad's house, and dad's house ran a little bit different from mom's house, but it wasn't a big adjustment because they had lived with us previously. So the children really did adjust fairly quickly. There were things like leaving books at mom's house or dad's house, and uniforms, and there was a lot of driving back and forth, but no major problems for them adjusting. Although all of them did do counseling, which is probably another day for another vlog because it was a really good thing for them. So I want to talk about play therapy on a different day. But right now I want to talk about Lila. So Lila did not go back and forth. And Lila's a super easygoing dog. Like, by nature, she's a golden doodle, so she's a dog that is just a support animal. She's well behaved. She doesn't destroy things. She doesn't bark. She's just a support animal by her very nature. And she did not end up going back and forth at first, and she was with my ex most of the time. And he began traveling a bit more and then started dropping her off. And I noticed that her paws had these open sores, which was very unusual for her. And she was kind of depressed. And we took her to the vet. We bandaged her up. Like, we couldn't get her to heal. And then probably, 8 or 9 months into our separation, she began going back and forth with the kids. And at first she was extremely clingy to me. She wouldn't leave my side. And that was unusual for her. She's never been an anxious dog. She's never been a clingy dog, but she would not leave my side. And I ended up starting to take her to work, which was great. And there's a whole nother story there. We had also a German Shepherd puppy that would come as well. And that was the product of us having a safety and security briefing within the law firm after there was a lot of violence against lawyers. But so we've got these emotional support animals that also act as these security mechanisms, because people are a whole lot less likely to attack you if you've got, a dog there protecting you. And a dog will jump in and interfere and give you enough time to protect yourself in the event of a random shooting or not so random. Usually if it's a law firm, it's not so random. Anyway, so point being, Lila then started going back and forth with the kids 50-50, and her whole demeanor just changed. She no longer was biting her paws. She got healthy. She got calm, and she felt so much better. And the kids really liked having her too. They didn't even know that they missed her. But having that your pet go back and forth is something that I would highly recommend. And I wouldn't have known, maybe I should have known, but I didn't know before now just how big of a deal that is for kids, for dogs, for families, and how simple it can be, and what a small change that it's a pretty small change for us. We have 4 kids, so putting a dog in the car is a small change, and it's made a huge impact on her life, on the kids' life, and really on mine as well. So if you have the opportunity to consider writing into your parenting plan or discussing sharing custody of your animal, your pets, I would highly recommend you consider it. California recently passed a law in January of this year saying that pets are now to be treated. Courts in family court have the authority to order a parenting plan, essentially, for pets in accordance with the best interest of the pet. And I think that that's a great thing. Previously, I might have thought, oh, why would we even, come on, really over the top? I don't think it is anymore. I don't think it's over the top. I think our pets have a whole rich, full emotional life and attachments, and they grieve. And if we can make it easier on them the same way we do our kids by supporting them and just being there and just knowing that, yes, you're going to be in 2 households, Lila, but it's really the same. You're going to have the same routine. That is going to make a big difference for them. And I think a big difference for all of us.